keeping education accessible and ending COVID-19 vaccine mandates in schools. Purpose and policy. In recent times, some school districts and universities have continued to coerce children and young adults into taking the COVID-19 vaccine, conditioning their education on it. This practice is troubling as it infringes on personal freedoms and parental authority. Parents and young adults should have access to accurate data regarding the remote risks of serious illness associated with COVID-19 for children and young adults. Moreover, they should be empowered to make their own decisions concerning vaccination. Given the incredibly low risk of serious COVID-19 illness for these groups, threatening to deny their education based on vaccination status is intolerable. Such mandates not only burden students of various faiths, but also undermine parental rights. Thus, it is declared that discretionary federal funds should not be used to support or subsidize any educational agency that requires students to be vaccinated against COVID-19 to partake in any in-person educational program. Definitions. For clarity, several terms are defined in this order. Educational Service Agency, defined in 20 U.S.C. 1401(5). Elementary School, defined in 34 CFR 77.1(c). Institution of Higher Education, defined in 20 U.S.C. 1001(a). Local Educational Agency, defined in 34 CFR 77.1(c). Secondary School, defined in 34 CFR 77.1(c). State Educational Agency, defined in 34 CFR 77.1(c). Ending COVID-19 vaccine mandate coercion. To combat the existing mandates, the Secretary of Education is instructed to issue guidelines to elementary schools, local educational agencies, state educational agencies, secondary schools, and institutions of higher education regarding their legal obligations related to parental authority, religious freedom, disability accommodations, and equal protection under the law concerning coercive COVID-19 mandates. Within 90 days of this order, the Secretary of Education, in consultation with the Secretary of Health and Human Services, will provide a plan to the President aimed at terminating these coercive mandates. This plan will include a list of discretionary federal grants and contracts available to educational institutions that fail to comply with the aforementioned guidelines. Details of each executive department or agency's process for preventing and rescinding federal funds from those non-compliant institutions. Through these measures, the goal is to foster a more equitable and accessible educational environment for all students, free from the pressure of vaccination mandates. Read the full text of this executive order in the link in the description.